Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Apex Syndicates, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I had a great weekend. I had some great times. I gave myself a haircut. Makes me feel younger. Hope you're all doing well. So yeah, man, today I'm feeling good, optimistic. The markets are picking up. Things are looking good. So I know today's title on the video is Disco and Trash about to blow up. And it's true. I really love these projects and they definitely are ready to blow up. But I'm also happy to go over any other projects that anybody's interested in. So if you're watching this or if you see this, make sure one, give some thumbs up, likes, big help, big support, and ask me any questions. If you have any coins you want me to look at or go over, feel free to drop something here in the comments, and I will definitely take a look at those and definitely love to put something new on my radar. Definitely had a few people drop some coins that I wasn't familiar with, so it's really cool to get other people's insight and crypto and different things like that and really connect to the community. So that's one of the main reasons I'm here doing these live streams, is to really get to know my community, also get to know what you guys are interested in, what you guys like, and I'll do some videos on projects and different things that strike my fancy, that you guys talk about or that you want me to look at. So definitely feel free to engage me and talk about stuff. So I hope you're all having a great day. So with no further ado, let's get into Disco. This is the chosen one. This is the one I love right now. And like I said, we called this back here. First video was about 135K market cap. Been doing extremely well. Ran all the way up here to 3.2 million roughly. Had some big dips the other day with the whole crypto crash. And we've had a few whales selling out, but it's holding strong. I mean, the people that are selling out, they're out of tokens. And so really it's looking like we have a very strong support here right around this 1.8 to $2 million market cap level. So from here, it's really, from my opinion, onward and upward. So it's one of those things where it's just accumulating. We're getting out some of the old holders, people that got in early. And that's actually a really good thing. It really is, because that gives buying opportunities for new investors looking for new all-time highs. And it's just healthy growth, healthy floor, so definitely just things to keep in the back of your head there. So, but for me, I really, really love Disco. So, like I said, I'd love to hear your guys' comments over here. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hey, brother, let's see. We got 93 WURLD. So, hey, brother, what do you think about Millennial? C memes, and WTF games, and is that Mama? Oh, Momo. Momo. Sorry about that. I'm telling you, I need glasses. I'm going in for my stem cells. I'm going to get my eyes fixed. Look, so millennials I like. Millennials is definitely one I definitely like. Give me 2 seconds here. I have to send my wife a message. Hey, I am on a live stream. I will get back to you. You see that? Telling my wife to wait for you guys. You have no idea what kind of 7 kinds of hell I'm going to deal with for that. Uh-oh. I can hear the angry typing as I speak. All right, let me get back to going over the projects. You made some videos yesterday. So listen, what we're doing is looking at C memes. So millennials, like I said, I've made several videos on millennials. Millennials is definitely one of those projects that I really do like, because it's kind of nostalgia, right? It's got, let me just see if I can pull up the chart here. Let me see. Give me a second. Here we go. Here we go. Millennials. So, man, wow, this is definitely on a buying opportunity. The last time I looked at this was up into like almost over $1 million market cap. It's been a while since I pulled up the chart or made any videos on it. Um, you know, it's one of those kind of things. I find man, it's got 100K lock liquidity too. That's really phenomenal. I mean, imagine that 100K lock liquidity for a 330,000 K cap coin. That's really impressive. That in itself. Um, the website is fun. It's engaging. Like I said, I've made lots of stuff on it. It has that whole nostalgic kind of feel. There's the meme creator, there's the toy box, there's the MTV music player. They got all the cool retro games here that you can play, Snake, and they have the NES emulator where you can like play a bunch of the NES games, Tetris. Like, it's just fun, right? It's a fun kind of game, and like I said, it's nostalgic, right? So, and it's one of those things. It doesn't. Hold on, let me see. I'm just trying to get into their X. It's its own narrative, right? It's its own thing. So it's not like a Matt Fury meme where there's like a ton of money into the Matt Fury narratives, and then that money flows around in that Matt Fury ecosystem. It's not like it's a dog coin that pumps when dog coins pump. It's its own thing. Okay. And so this is why I think it's probably struggled a little bit to get that major exposure, because I think the narrative is awesome. I mean, I'm coming from a, millennial kind of generation, maybe even a little bit older. But I can relate to all the images. I can relate to the shows. I mean, like Saved by the Bell. Like, I love this stuff, right? Like, it's just fun stuff. The Blockbuster. It's all stuff we remember, right? The cassette tapes. I don't know. So it's fun. I like it. And I think that this touches on a lot of people's kind of like heartstrings, you got over here, you got Pirate Bay, you got the Game Boys, Eminem. And I think it's just one of those things where I think when the markets take off, and I think that, and it's just a strong community. They're posting really regular. They're getting great engagements. Look at this, 6,000 engagements. Look at this, 400 and some engagements, 700, 900. So they're very good engagements, and they're constantly posting. Okay, so that's what it takes to really make a project take off when crypto is going bananas. Okay, and I think when crypto is going bananas, there's going to be people looking for projects, and I definitely think millennials is definitely one of those projects that will do really, really well, in my personal opinion. All right. Let's see. What else did you want me to look at? C memes. I don't know. C memes. I kind of feel like it's just, I don't know, a little boring. I mean, I hate to say that. Let me see if I can pull it up here. No, it's not coming up with that. Why is that not pulling up on Dex Screener? What's the call name on it? I'm typing in C meme. C slash. Is it C slash memes? Maybe that's why. It's not pulling up for me. I'm not sure. Does anybody know what the actual call letters are for it? I know I've looked at it in the past. I just don't see it right now. Let me see. What were the other ones? Shitcoin. Of course. Let's take a look at Shitcoin. Why don't we? Dun, 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 dun. Here we are. Bada bing. Bada boom. 875K market cap. So Shitcoin, I believe, is really holding up well in these market conditions. It's really weathering. It's really holding its passage of time. Let's put it that way. And I think shitcoin is doing really, really well, despite these market conditions. And like I said, the markets are improving, but it hasn't really started to flow into the meme coins and all the other stuff yet, right? So everything else is stabilizing, Ethereum and BNB and, Bitcoin, and everything's starting to stabilize a bit. Those are starting to have a little bit of an uptick. We're starting to see that reflection and stuff like shitcoin and Disco and some of these other projects, but we haven't seen the major pumps yet, but those are going to come. So shitcoin, guys, I think, like I said, love it. 866K market cap. Shitcoin isn't easy, in my opinion. It's like I said, I like shitcoin more than fartcoin. All right. I really do. I mean, because it plays on the whole shitcoin narrative that everybody invests in, right? I mean, fartcoin's a shitcoin. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of taps into that. So I personally think that shitcoin has great, great potential. Like how much, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't want to sit here and say it's going into hundreds of millions of dollars, but it could. It really could, but it's one of those things where, I think an easy, 30 million is totally in the realm of possibility, right? I think that's definitely in the realms of possibility. So I do like shitcoin. Definitely one of my fun plays. Anybody else? What are your thoughts on shitcoin? Well, I was just talking about that. Rod, is that Rod? RAAD? Rad. Sorry. I'm telling you, I need to get my eyes fixed. Disco, beautiful recovery. Yeah, Mike, I definitely agree. Disco is strong. It's a strong play. I want to go back and look at that. I really do. 1.9 million. Like I said, there was some heavy sell off this morning. There was like a 12, 13K sell. One guy was kind of dumping out. Which is great. Like I said, a lot of people are like, oh, whales are dumping, or oh, people are getting out. I mean, at the end of they need to, okay? Because as the market cap goes up, their bags get too big, right? And then they can never sell. And if they do sell, it's going to devastate the project. So really, realistically, like whales getting out at these market levels is the best thing that can happen for a project like Disco. It is the best because it's creating discovery price. It's creating a new opportunity for new buyers to come in. That's just the reality. And like I said, we're at 1,700 holders. Yesterday, I think we were at like 16 something. So, I mean, we're constantly growing. And the reason that we're growing is that we have these dips. We have some of these people selling out, and it's allowing people to say, hey, buying opportunity. I want in. Look at that. And that's creating a stronger floor. And that's going to allow Disco to continue to move up and, make those new all-time highs. So like I said, as the markets improve, I really see this thing flying up here to the $4 or $5 million market cap in the coming days. I really feel that. I mean, time will tell. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball, but I feel it. And I really think it's coming. So let me see if anybody else was asking any questions. Great job, bro. Thank you, Singer. I appreciate that. I think Disco is just got so much freaking potential. I really do. Something bit me on my leg right now. It's freaking driving me insane. Welcome to the jungle, right? I tell you, I do live in the jungle, so I get lots of little bugs and ants and things around. It happens. It's part of the show. Let me see here. What are some other things that we were going to look at? Let me see. There was a few other people asking a few questions. WTF Games. What is that? Let me see. I don't know that. WTF Games. $500K market cap. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember checking this out. I think Crypto Gains made some videos on this. Meme games, what the fuck? Okay, so there's a whole bunch of like just fun, easy little memed games that they've created that you can kind of come through here and play, and you can get people, okay, late night cancellations. Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's fun. I think a lot of people love these little mini games, especially when they're at work. They're, they're on their desk at office, they're, at work, and they're just like, they're bored and they don't want anything complicated. And they're just like, they want some, kill some brain cells. I think a lot of people like these types of games. Like it's the Superman game. It's pretty funny. Like, look, I think it has potential. I mean, it definitely does. It's one of those things. I think when the whole gaming narrative kicks back up, if it kicks back up, projects like meme games will do really well. And so it all hinges. Oh, I wasn't sharing this. What the hell? I'm so sorry. Once again, people, I'm over here talking like a freaking retard, and I'm not showing you the website here. So this is Meme Games. It's like fun little website, lots of little mini games. Late night cancel game. You've got a Sopoman game. You've got Jet 2 holidays. There's just hundreds and hundreds of fun little mini games that you can play with. And like I said, I think what will happen is a project like this is, like I said, these games are fun for people that just want to sit around at the office. They're bored. They want to kill some time. Like I said, that's what these games are for. And I think what you'll see, I think what will happen is that when the gaming, and if the gaming narrative really kicks up again, which it's hard to say, this is such a weird bull run. What's going to really pop? I think memes are going to be definitely, big, but I think if the gaming sector really kicks off, meme games could definitely really make some moves, so that's my thought process. And in my opinion, it's more of a gamble right now, because I just don't know if the whole gaming narrative is going to really pop and come back. So it's hard to say. It really is hard to say. It's but if that does, if crypto gaming kicks off and everybody's going ape shit again about crypto gaming and everything's doing flying, then yes, meme games will definitely make some moves. MVH, what is the best Matt Fury meme coin currently, and what do you think will be the best in October? So hey, MVH, how you doing? Trash coin and Night Luke, Night Locker, Luke or Luker? Oh, Luker, Night Luker. Sorry. So this is MVH first is asking about Matt Fury plays. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, MVH. I am bullish as fuck on Disco. I really think, let me just go back over here, share the chart. Look, this from here to here was the last week, okay, when we had the largest crypto crash in history, and it was touching an all-time highs. It did not have any dips. On the last day of the dip, after the second dip, we had one whale sell off like 20 or 20 some K, and then that got eaten right up, and we've really been trading sideways pretty much since then. There's a lot of Matt Fury plays out there, but I think if you're looking for something that's new, something that's hot, something that people are talking about, there's a lot more KOLs are talking about Disco right now, I think, than any other project, any other Matt Fury play out there at the moment. So that gives me a lot of conviction and a lot of hope and a lot of just confidence into the Disco thing, because I see the amount of people that are talking about it. And like anything, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're marketing or talking about a meme coin, or if you're selling tennis shoes, or you're selling, Coca-Cola or whatever. If people don't know your product exists, they don't buy it. Okay. You could have the best meme coin out there, and if nobody knows it exists, nobody buys it. Okay. So KOLs talking about things are very, very important. So that's why I'm actually really bullish on Disco. And I think that this is probably going to be one of the better performing Matt Fury plays in the near future. Now, some other stuff, might pop up that unbeknownst that I don't know about, that, but right now, the hottest thing I can see is Disco. This is where I'm doubling down on. This is where I'm putting my money, and this is what I'm sitting on because I see the long-term potential for it. And like I said, I'm sure there's going to be some other hot Matt Furie plays throughout the bull run that we can all get in on, right? But I really like Disco, and I'm holding this one for the long haul. So that's my thoughts on Disco, everybody. Let me get back over here. Trash coin price prediction. So Night Looker, look, I just went over Trash coin. I'm sorry, I haven't talked about Trash coin. I was talking about shit coin. Give me a second there, sir. Let me get over here. Look at that. Still has that sideways action. Look, $2.7 million market cap. I mean, this thing has just been walking along here. I mean, we're getting decent volume, 20, 30, 40K a day volume. So it's not dead by any means. There's volume definitely happening. It's on exchanges. And the narrative is just big. For me, like I said, Trash Coin popped up to 15 million back at its all-time high. And keep in mind, guys, check out our Patreon. We called this at 120K market cap. Over 120x was made from in our Patreons for Trash Coin. So don't forget about that. So check that out. Be a member. We'd love to have you over there. Links to our Patreon in the description below. Trash Coin, though, I think will surpass all-time high. I think we'll see Trash Coin easily getting back up to, I think 30, 40, $50 million market cap. I think it can do it. I really think it can run to some serious numbers. I think 30 million is totally in the realm of possibility, especially when you look over here. Like I said, it ran up to 15, right? So this is kind of where we hit. It ran almost to 15 million. And for this to bounce past all-time highs and hit 30, I think is completely in the realm of possibility. And like I said, sky's the limit. You never know what's going to happen in this crypto market. What's going to really, like, is it going to go, is Ethereum going to go to, 10K? I don't know. Is Bitcoin going to go to 200K? Is Solana going to go to 1,000, right? If these things happen, which I do believe is in the realm of possibility, I still think that can happen this cycle. And if those things happen, if we see some of those crazy numbers coming in for these L1s and things like Bitcoin and stuff, the amount of money that will flow and just flow into all of these other sub-asset projects are just going to go insane. That's just the reality. And you can't even fathom how high stuff can go. Like, it's just, I can't even think about it. So it's the possibilities there, but so much of it hinges on the overall market itself. How big is that going to go? And once that tops, all of that money is just going to come trickling down through. And that's going to be that, euphoria time. That's when you want to sell. That's when you want to take profits, and basically buy back in on those dips, after the bull run. So those are just some of my thoughts. So that's where I think Trash Coin can go easily. So, well, everybody, look, I do have to run. I have to go help my wife. She does need some help with the kids. So I am a family man, so I do have to go help. But I might jump on another live stream a little bit later this afternoon. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Hope I gave you a little bit of insight onto Trash Coin, Disco. Those are two of my favorite plays. Disco, I'm telling you, best Matt Furie play out there. It's going to go skyrocket. It's going to go bananas. So check it out. Not financial advice, everybody. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. But I am telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm investing in, what I'm looking at, and the things that I'm investing in. So guys, gals, everybody, make sure you give us some likes. It's a big help. It really helps this live streams, helps us get more viewers, more subscribers, helps us grow, builds a better, stronger community, and we'd love to have you part of that. Check out our Patreon link. We'll leave it in all the descriptions. Join us on X. We'd love to have you over there. It's free. Or join our free Telegram chat. No risk, all reward. So everybody, have a great day. Don't forget to smile. Buy some Disco, and I can guarantee you we'll be partying on the moon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.